Hey there. Skunk Works often refers to a group of people or a team within an organization that has a high level of freedom and autonomy to pursue an advanced or a secret task or a project within an organization. I think it's been pretty fascinating. Companies like Apple and Google have encouraged skunkwork projects to um, thrive within their organization and even encouraged it. I think one of the aspects that I have personally tried to imbibe in my startup is the aspect of having skunkwork projects within our groups that is perhaps slightly different from their regular tasks, but it is something that they're truly well and truly passionate about. Obviously, being a startup, you have limited time, you have limited resources, but I've often seen that having these skunk work projects or side projects or special projects with people or a team or one or more people within the team has a lot of benefits. So these are some of the benefits that I've seen using having that within the organization. The first and most obvious benefit is rapid innovation. People who are usually involved in skunk works in Xena, where I have special projects that I have running with just me and that other person, and usually that project has begun because that other person has come to me with a certain idea or a certain aspect, either an extension of the work that they're doing or completely new project that they're working on, and I often encourage them with me, and I request that they continue working on that and report just to me or work just with me and not with the entire team. And this has often resulted in product features that we have launched that have risen because of the skunk work projects that has been going on with me and that other person or a group of team. And so that rapid innovation can come because of the fact that they're doing this because of their passion and because of what they believe in and because what they know is achievable, and hence the process of innovation can perhaps be supercharged as opposed to a scenario where everything is planned out and fleshed out and there are more than one people involved, whether willingly or unwillingly. So that rapid innovation definitely comes through that. The second is risk taking and moonshots. Moonshot is a very interesting term because in the normal course of product development it is very hard to devote resources to ideas, a new version of the product or a new feature or a completely new product, because it kind of derails the existing work that has been happening so far. It can also have the effect that it may demotivate the employees or the team from working on what they're supposed to be working. And hence, when you are in a skunkworks project, you know you're there because you're passionate about it and you're working because you really like it. And hence, that opportunity to have more of moonshot opportunities, whether that may be additional revenue sources, additional customer base that we never thought of targeting, or additional product features that we would have never even in a million years thought of integrating into our project, comes into being as a result of that. And the third and perhaps the most important aspect that I've observed as an advantage of skunkworks is talent retention. People who are working on their side projects, they're doing it because they're passionate about it and that excites them. Now, it is true that not every task that one does in a startup uh, would equally excite them. In a startup, you're expected to work on different things that you may or may not like, in a very fluid environment. But when you have something that you are really passionate about and you're working towards, I think that excites them and that inevitably boils over to their energy levels and their enthusiasm in the rest of the work that they do as well. And hence, having that personal connection with me as the CEO of the company, uh, they perhaps it gives me an opportunity to get to know them better even on a personal level, and also appreciate what they're really passionate about without being tied to whatever project that they are currently working on. And the fourth is focus and dedication. Like I said, skunkwork projects have almost always yielded amazing results in a very very short span of time without compromising the actual task that they're assigned to. And having that focus could also be a very positive impact on the entire organization, where everyone knows that everyone is driven, focused in whatever tasks they're doing, and hence improving the company morale, improving the team's focus and dedication can also play a big role in that. And finally, secrecy and security. A lot of the reason that projects have become skunkworks is that maybe you don't want the entire organization to know what a particular person is working on. Maybe they feel that the project it may not add value to the organization or to them, or may impact them in any way. And so having that, let's call it an inside secret within organizations, perhaps could be a good way to encourage more innovation, encourage more interactions within the organizations themselves without having to force it. So these are the different aspects of skunkworks which I think is critical. I think every startup should have a skunkworks team or a skunkworks project that is happening within it, either with the CEO involved or the leadership involved, or within the teams themselves. I think that has, for Zena, with the limited time and resources that we have had great results. And I hope that as we grow, we continue to fester that culture where if you are really passionate about something, even if it has uh, no direct correlation with what we are doing as an organization, you should be encouraged to pursue that, while at the same time, of course, being responsible enough to make sure that your tasks are being done. I think that is a great opportunity to not just benefit the organization, but it plays a big role in the personal development of your team as well. And I think they would be much better or fulfilled, as opposed to just focused on what they're supposed to. These are the different thoughts that I had on skunk work projects in startups.